reverted to the microphone. This week after the auction, I'm going to buy a new microphone. This one's shit. So it hasn't worked for me for quite a while. Hey, Eric, what's up? How you doing, man? Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm going to get a new mic after this auction. So, because the one I've got here is dead. And for some reason, everything kind of went factory reset on me. But as I was saying, I ordered something when I sold that book. I went ahead and I bought some auctions, and they all got hung up in North Carolina during the snowstorm, and all arrived at the same time, except for one box, which came today. So aside from that one, everything is in $2, $3, $5, so forth and so on. So I'm going to hurry along because I know Eric is got less time here. He's I guess going to the reading tonight. But I'm looking forward to this. This is some good stuff. This is some very good stuff. You want me to start with the big stuff, at least the $3, Eric?
Sure.
No, okay. We'll do that. We'll do the threes to the big dogs, and then the new box. And if I've got energy, maybe we'll get to the $2. All righty. These are going to be in the $3 lots for the auction. I have. I got to take off my glasses to read the numbers. This is Little Dot, issue number 116. Let me make this. There you go. I was hoping this would be big dog or at least $5, but when I unboxed it, I noticed there's some like waving right here from what looks like some moisture. I wouldn't say water damage because I didn't see stains. In 1990s, they re-released the animated classic. Thank you very much. 101 Dalmatians, and this is the comic book adaptation of it. This should be big dog, but there's 2 clips taken out at the top. You can see. All right. Next up, have some adventure comics. This is a title, I got to tell you, Eric, this is a title I get always. Anytime I get a chance, I grab onto the adventure comics. I think, and these sell. These are some excellent sellers right here. So this is issue number 478. And I know I generally just sell these to RDV, but for those of you who like the animated DC, here's Adventures in the DC Universe with Batman and the Creeper. And all of these are in the $3 boxes. All right. And I got more, kids. I picked up an entire box filled with Archie. And it said it was Marvel, DC, and Archie, but there were like 2 Marvel, 3 DC, and the rest of it was Archie. But here's Archie issue number 244. And hello to Dark Admiral or General Admiral and Ken K. And well, that's actually all that's in the chat right now. Hello, guys. So then we have Archie 286. I'll wait for the joke to pop up. There you go. And then we have Archie and Me, issue number 98. And we have issue number 72. There you go. And issue number 66. And then Archie at Riverdale. I would like to get Richie Rich or something like that, like in this kind of bundle. I don't know. I don't know if that would sell as well, though. It's one of those things that it might be where, ooh, I think it's cool. Because I don't think I hear too many people beyond you and me saying anything good about Harvey Comics.
Not even me.
Not even you. There you go.
I'm not a Rich fan.
So how about you guys in the chat? Is this just a me thing? Is it, we have Archie at Riverdale, issue number 51. And I think actually tonight or tomorrow I'm going to do when I pick out all the big dogs, I'll do one where it's like, hey, this is the at least the big dogs for the auction. Here's Archie at Riverdale, issue number 66. And then issue number 13 of Archie's TV Laugh Out. That should be more, but you can see somebody autographed it right there. Get some Golden Age. I might be interested, says Ken K. There you go. I don't think there is Golden Age Richie Rich. I think there might be like some late 50s. I think that's where he made his debut. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Archie's TV Laugh Out, issue number 75. Or are you talking about Golden Age Archie, which is always, let me tell you, yes, I will look for it. Anytime yeah, hell yeah. Betty and Veronica, issue number 262. And we have Betty and Veronica, issue number 259. And here is Betty and Veronica Summer Fun, issue number 472. And we have Archie's Joke Book, issue number 184. I don't know. I don't mind. I think I got a little Archied out when I ended up with a big collection there, but they're still pretty cool. They're still pretty cool. At least that's what I'm going to continue to tell myself. Let's see. That just got in there somewhere, somehow. Continuing, we have Archie's Pals and Gals, issue number 120. And issue 109. And then we have Batman Annual number 14. For some reason, shoved in between those. And Betty and Me, issue number 62. From Dell Comics. Dell Comics War Stories. This is War Stories Combat. Same with Harvey's. I have a handful of Archies from when I was a kid, but was never a huge fan. I actually was. There was a time when, after I got interested in comics, of course, my parents were buying them, and they would always only buy me the cartoons. The Harveys, the Whitmans, so I read a lot of Sad Sack and Beetle Bailey, and of course the Archies and Harveys. We have the movie adaptation for Darkman. This is issue number 1. And the movie adaptation of Dragon's Lair, issue number 1. And Everything's Archie, issue number 87. And Everything's Archie, issue number 55. This just kind of fell in there. It's Inferno Girl number 1, but I've already had that. And this is issue number 293 of Jughead. So a good amount of Archie for those of you who are inclined. Oof. All righty. Still on the $3. There is a lot of these kids. There you go. That bump, 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 bump. Let's see. Where do I stop here? Okay, come on. Where's the end? Where's the end? This is the end. Holy crap. I really do have, I think that's its own thing here. All right. Oh, shoot. I felt that pop. Here's issue number 14 of DC Comics, The Karate Kid. That's cool. I hardly ever get Karate Kid. Also, Cobra, issue number 4. Whenever I get Cobra, it's actually only issue number 1 or 2. And here's issue number 5. Cobra! Here's issue number 6. And issue number 7. And then we have Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter, issue number 6. More Archie as we have Laugh Comics, issue number 344. And issue number 280. And issue number 290. And then we've got Life with Archie, issue number 180. And issue number 183. And Marvel's Greatest Comics, starring the Fantastic Four, issue number 90. Is that the first appearance of Agatha Harkness, you think?
No. Well, her first one was
No.
FF 94. I don't think this is 94.
Okay. By the way, Mill actually bought the first appearance of Agatha Harkness that last Saturday. I think it's going to be Tales of Suspense this week. I think I'm going to throw in some Submariner this week. Here we have Marvel Spotlight on Captain Marvel. That's issue number 4. And then we have Marvel Team Up, issue number 88, where he teams up with the Invisible Girl. And we have 85, where it is Shang-Chi, Black Widow, and Nick Fury. There we go. And 140, where he teams up with Black Widow. Alrighty. I love it when I can get some Bronze Age in a collection. Some were bought individually, but those are the big dogs. But I love it when I buy a collection. It's like, woo, good. We've got copper and bronze. First appearance of Richie Rich was in Little Dot number 1, 1953. I know this one, Slick. I actually was going to do a comic book origins of Richie Rich, and it was damn near impossible to find a copy of Little Dot number 1 digitally where I could download it and put, break it up. I actually had to go to Read Comics Online and find Harvey Hits number 1, which is a reprint comic, I believe from the 90s or late 80s. And that's where I found the first appearance of Richie Rich. I've never actually seen, digitally or otherwise, a copy of Little Dot. That being said, at the last comic convention, I was really tempted because the dude I sold the Superman comic to had an Archie's Pals and Gals number 1. I was very tempted on that. He had it for $100. All right. Oh, by the way, I decided, you know what? You guys leaving comments in the videos for our book rankings, our comic cover rankings, it's actually helped out a lot. So I decided let's keep going, past the 300. So I'm just filling out season 20 already. Season 19 I filled out. However, if you guys commission a video, I will interrupt it. It's the next thing. But I thought about this, and I think it would be cool if you guys left comments in the on the videos that get posted. Tell me what you guys would like to see. I'm not saying it's gonna, be the very next video, but I will put them up into the futures. And maybe those comments, rather than commissioning, maybe those comments will help out the numbers, and it'll help the channel in that way. All right, next up, still in the $3, we've got Marvel 2-in-1, issue number 92. The sequel to one of Eric Breen's favorite single-issue comics is issue number 100. We got Marvel 2-in-1, issue number 73. And issue number 34. Issue number 57, which is part of the Serpent Crown. Wait, no, Project Pegasus. Issue number 58. Issue number 72. Let's go back a little bit to issue number 28. And issue number 64. Here's Marvel 2-in-1, issue number 71. Number 77. Number 67. And number 59. You get yourself a pretty good run here off of Marvel 2-in-1. I have a commission I'm working on. Just need to find the right covers, says Jim Sorensen. All right. Let's see. We have Marvel 2-in-1, issue number 81. And we have issue number 79. There we go. And issue number 71. I can feel already there had been something going around, and I think I've caught it. So I may not be able to appear today because I am actually feeling a little bit nauseous right now. Okay, I'm going to try to make it through this, though. It just popped up. I hate that. I hate when that happens. See if anything of interest so far, Eric?
Yeah. Just don't ask what.
Okay. How about Millie the Model?
There we go. Although I like the soap opera ones better than the Archie ones, but
guess what I just added to our season 20 lineup for cover rankings. I've got the first 12 issues of Millie the Model in there. I thought, wait a second, we've never done that part of Millie the Model. So there you go. Moon Knight number 4. Moon Knight number 13. Pep Comics issue number 2. Really? 290. I thought it said 200. 290. And then we've got Pep Comics issue number 309 and 334 and 332. Don't push yourself. Get plenty of rest and fluids. That's my plan. Issue number 330. I think I'm getting to an age I can't eat what I usually eat, in all honesty, because I don't know if it's sick or if it's just what I eat nowadays, because it's just I'm getting sick. Gail, by the way, bought a whole bunch of Slim Jims.
Don't tell everybody.
You don't want me to tell this story because she's like, don't tell everybody. Don't tell everybody. She goes, oh my gosh, I love these. These are like they're like little Slim Jims cut up. I went, don't buy those. I can barely handle that anymore. Don't buy those. And she bought it, and she's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. All right, Power Rangers number 1. She doesn't want me to tell that story, though. Okay, there you go. I already did. Power Rangers number 1, guys. Don McGregor and Gene Colan made a book called Ragamuffins. And then we've got the Razor Swimsuit Special. Gail said she wanted me to keep this so I could hang this on the wall. Wait, what'd you say?
I said, I don't care.
You said go ahead?
I said, go ahead.
Gail just gave me permission to hang this on the wall, kids. Don't fucking when your woman says it, do not fucking believe her. No. That will be a constant argument starter. Okay, so here is Reggie and Me issue number 75. That's a trap, by the way. That's a trap. It's like when if you're out, for all you rookies out there, if you're out with your woman, your girlfriend, whatever, she goes, do you think she's pretty? I'm looking at her, I think she's pretty. No, it's okay for her to say no. All right. Or actually, I fell for this one. Gail was looking at herself, and she goes, do you think we need to lose weight? And I looked down, I went, yeah, I could lose a few pounds. Sure, yeah, if you want, we could lose a little weight.
I don't do that stuff anymore.
Not anymore. Issue number 78. Yeah, this is at the beginning of the relationship, but I fell for it hook, line, and stinker. Here's issue number 102 of Reggie and Me. Yeah. Oh, my goodness gracious. So did everybody see and love that Muppet special? They brought back the Muppet Show. I hope they actually make a series. That was good. I don't even know what a Sabrina Carpenter is. But then again, if I think about it, I didn't know most of the celebrities they had in the 70s either until I actually grew up and was like, oh, that's what was his name? Charles Gilgold or whatever his name was. You can get low-grade copy for, the first. Yeah, I know. Used to have some of those big little books of Dick Tracy Papa. Oh, man, me too. I used to have a huge collection of those. You can get a first appearance of Richie Rich for a low grade for around $4,500. I've commissioned and working on. Got that one. These 2-in-1s are awesome, says Grand Admiral. And okay, there we go. All righty. We've got Ringo Kid. I've got Ringo Kid, ladies and gentlemen. That's issue number 29. And as much as I like Rocketeer, we got to go all the way back to the movie serials and have some Rocket Man. You know what? What really kind of makes me sad there when I look at a collection, I see a book and go, ooh, wow, and it comes to me and it's just, it should be a big dog, but it's kind of all worn out. It's got a tear in the cover and maybe it's a page loose. This is Sea Devils. I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, he had it in the picture. And yeah, that's issue number 13. Let's see. I've got some Star Wars here. Issue number 25. And issue number 25. And issue number 36. And issue number 30 or 25. There's like 3 different covers for that. I was going to put them in the booth and such. Here's issue number 23. And issue number 20. Oh, this is Star Wars Bounty Hunters Alpha variant cover. And then we have Star Wars Crimson Reign. And that's issue number 2. And then we've got The Mandalorian issue number 1. The Mandalorian issue number 2. And another Mandalorian issue number 2. We've got Task Force Z issue number 1. And we've got That Welcome Boy issue number 48. And hey, look, another 48. True Believers, Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man. And then from Boom Comics, we've got When Worlds Collide, King Kong on the Planet of the Apes. And then we've got Wolfpack issue number 1. And then X-Men issue number 192. X-Men 223. X-Men 214. And annual number 13. There we go, kids. Let's see. It's a beater issue. Yeah, exactly. But hey, you know, it's still Sea Devils. It's still number 13. Have you seen the series on YouTube lately of 1920 version of Supergirl in black and white? I'm loving it. I have not. I have not. That might be fun. Rocket Man has some really nice art, says Trusty. I actually like that miniseries. I had it and I read it in the 90s. It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. All right, let's move on to some $5 books. I'm going through these. I was going to go through the $2 as well, but Eric's on limited time. To be here. I'm not talking about life, but you know, to be here. So I figure, what the heck? Let's just do the 3s and the 5s, and if we have time, because I also have a box that I haven't unopened yet, although it came opened. I got to tell you, I think Jim made a joke about how if I ship you a short box, I wrap that in tape. I seriously do. It almost feels plastic. I put so much tape all the way around the box. And I will show you the reason why I do that in just a little bit. All right, the $5 books. We have What If the Avengers Had Never Been. This is What If number 3. This is an excellent story, by the way. It's after they defeat Loki, they decide they're going to go their own separate ways. But hey, here's Hulk and Namor to be bad guys. We also have issue number 2. Now, these are a little bit more like beaten up a little bit than the ones you're going to see in the big dogs and such. But we got Star Trek and the Planet of the Apes. That's issue number 1 with a variant cover. This is Death Metal, Speed Metal with all the Flash characters. Classic Illustrated, The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandra Dumas. Adapted by Stephen Grant and Dan Spiegel.
It's not dumbass.
What?
It's not dumb.
It's spelled D-U-M-A-S. Dumbass. Is it dumbass? It's dumb as what? It's dumbass, like dumb. It's dumbass. It says it right there. It's Alexander Dumas. All right. Dumbass. I know how to read. Thank you. Okay, so it's not as important that you argue when you know you're wrong. You actually have to argue with righteous dignity that even though you're wrong, you're right. Okay, so there you go. By the way, they're correcting me in the chat too. One's a Dumas. I think it's pronounced. Yes, I know it's Dumas. Thank you. I was just fucking around. I wanted to get Gail's response to it. Thank you. This is the Gwyniverse issue number 5, the Virgin variant. That is a beautiful cover, by the way. And then we have Justice League issue number 194. Oh, by the way, for you Justice League fans, sit back for a little bit. you're going to see some more of these. Here's issue number 152, but I guess I'm going to interrupt it a little bit with an Iron Man number 1 variant as well. You can't catch a break. All righty, we have the Mini Ghosts of Dr. Graves, issue number 53. Yeah, you can chime in if you want to say anything about these books here as well. Like if you want to tell us all about issue number 236 of Fantastic Four and why it's worth the $5 I'm asking, or do you think it should be more?
No, it's the first Fantastic Four since issue 235.
Damn, you're good. That's why we keep him around, ladies and gentlemen, because he can pull little facts like that right out. It seems like right out of nowhere. This is 236, the issue after 235. All righty, brother. Here is Universal Soldier, issue number 1. And yes, that hologram does work. See, there we go. All righty. Let's see. We got Dignity. Since when do you have that? I know, right? A line from Breakfast Club with the dumbass stuff. Wasn't that Moliere? Yeah, what is it? This Moliere, where it really rubs my nads or something like that. And he says, it's Mole. I love his stuff. And he throws the book at him. Let's see. I was wondering if you were doing a bit, but thought you were seriously arguing with Gail. No, no. She was seriously arguing with me, though. Let's see. Also in the Shawshank Redemption, says Trusty. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Breen is the comic book version of The Man in the Cave, and Damas was Shawshank. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the Meta Barons, issue number 1. Remember, we are in the $5. Maybe I could put the this is what we're looking at. We're looking at the $5. Of course, if I put out the price tag, I might make this a claim sale all of a sudden. All right, so we have Spider-Man Life Story Annual number 1. And this is the variant version, the variant cover. And we have Star Wars Darth Vader and the Lost Command, issue number 1. That is a great cover. That is a great cover. And then all the way from the 90s. I mean, this is a time traveler right here. It went from the 90s to here in only 45 years. It is from Now Comics. It is the Twilight Zone, issue number 1. Badass book, ladies and gentlemen. If anytime you see Now right there in the box, it's going to be good. 99% of the time. I mean, it is. They really were a good publisher, and that Twilight Zone book was pretty damn good. One Slick says he'll put $5 on a foot long. Gimme. $5 foot long. All righty then. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. No, let me go a little bit further and get all of those okie dokies. Okay. For all of those people who come to me under the bridge and say they like their men dressed like bats, here is issue number 328 of Batman. And it is, by the way, in excellent condition. There you go. Now, these are subject to change after, because I am going to be looking them up and such, but we'll see. Here's issue number 343. That Twilight Zone is fantastic. Bought it. It's a Neil Adams cover, says Grand Admiral. Twilight Zone is fantastic. Bought it off the spinner. All righty, cool. We have Iron Lantern from the Amalgams, one of the best and one of the harder ones to find, actually. I find it's Iron Lantern, Lobo the Duck, by the way. The hardest is Lobo the Duck and Generation Hex. Those are the two I find to be the hardest to find. Iron Lantern, Speed Demon is also. And Thorion, by the way. Green Lantern, Green Arrow, issue number 76, the Millennium version. Still pretty damn good. And then we have Green Lantern in 3D. For those of you who don't know, that's Weird Al Yankovic. What is it? Nature Trail to Hell in 3D. But yeah, this is, I'm waiting for it to get in focus. There we go. Green Lantern in 3D. And yes, you will get glasses with them. All righty. Then we have Action Comics number 494. My rule is anytime you get anything that looks like Sergeant Rock, but there you go. That is, I mean, look at this. Look at the shape this is in, too. What would you put on this? Is 5 okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder if I'm underpricing, you know, especially if it's a very good shaped book. Sometimes I wonder if I'm overpricing. But here's Brave and the Bold, issue number 149 with the Teen Titans. There we go. And we have The Flash, issue number 157. And this should be a $10 book. But it's got right there by the Flash's knee. So I put it in the 5s. Next up, we have Avengers issue number 221, which is usually a $10 book as well. But I thought it's got a couple too many spine ticks to put in the big dogs. There you go. It's still a cool issue, though. Still pretty damn cool. Let's see. Then we have Batman issue number 389. There we go. And we have Detective Comics issue number 450. This one might end up in the big dogs. I am going to check on these again because it is in good shape. There we go. And then we have Batman issue number 374, Peril of the Penguin. So far, so good, right? This is, I got to tell you, I'm impressed with my books. That's all I'm saying. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You've seen 2 of these. I'll just go ahead and show them again. Herology Volume 1. This is a this actually has a metal cover. It's one of those Kickstarter books, and it comes with a whole bunch of stickers and cards and stuff like that. So there you are. It's called Herology, and that's just about all I can tell you. This one is actually, it's not written by Gail, but Gail follows this to the letter. I mean, she was born Catholic, but she never practiced that as a religion. This she practices like a religion. It's called Smoke Weed and See the Future. Gail believes the higher she get, the more she can see the future. What she doesn't realize is that she kind of just goes like this and then wakes up and thinks she's traveled to the future. It's weird, but okay. My wife is a pothead. Okay, so Legends issue number 3, which is the first appearance of the modern day Suicide Squad. Notice how she didn't deny it. We have Days of Future Past. This is the original trade paperback, which collects the two issues. There we go. Let's see, what do we got? Bat Thing is another one. Yeah, Jim, I actually had that in auction. Not, I think you might have asked for it. I don't know if you're the one that got it, but yeah, Bat Thing, you're right. That's another one that's hard to get. I think I have that Twilight Zone, says One Slick. I haven't gotten that far in my cataloging my comics, says One Slick. Yeah, Bat Thing is one you never see. I'll look for it again. Volume 1, Blaze It Up. LOL, says Mill. All righty, cool. See, Mill's on your side, Gilly. Mill is on your side. All righty, we've got Detective Comics issue 627. I love this book. The hubris of this one is that it tells the very first Batman story, and then it gives it to another set of Batman writers and artists and such. So there you go. Doing well so far, Mr. Breen?
They're getting better.
They're getting better. Okay, cool. Some of these are going to be better than others. I don't know how much you will. Oh, this should have been in the big dogs. I don't know why this is big dog stuff. I just realized I showed off big dogs. First appearance of Suicide Squad. Oh, I need to change the. There you go. I've been showing off the big dog stuff. These are the $8. Yeah, the Legends, the Days of Future Past, the Detective 627, the Howard Stern versus Rush Limbaugh. Go figure. No, it's serious. Look, it's real. I'm not kidding. I hear Gail snickered, but there you go. Actual comic, ladies and gentlemen. Now, considering most comic book artists and writers are left to Chairman Mao, I'm pretty sure they have Howard Stern winning this one. But even at his advanced age, I think Rush Limbaugh would have crushed Howard Stern's soul. Now Howard Stern would just be afraid to go out and see him. I can't go through the newest box until tomorrow, says Jim. They made that? It is a made comic book. Yes. Howard Stern versus Rush Limbaugh. There you go. Then we have the very first appearance of the All-Star Squadron. By the way, the All-Star Squadron did not appear first in issue number 1 of the All-Star Squadron. They first appeared, you know, do you have this one, Eric?
I don't remember what it was. It went like JLA 192 or something.
3. Holy crap. That is so close, man. Serious. Okay, by the way, I don't want to be disrespectful to Eric. I know I ask him stuff like that, but it's not, you know, a dance monkey dance kind of thing. It's actually, I am very impressed with Eric. I wish I had your memory. That's why I ask you that kind of stuff, because I don't have the memory that you do when it comes to I mean, anything anymore. Yeah. So when you could just, it's like the magic spot on your couch where you're pulling out comics. I mean,
that one
can remember that.
Not so much, because there was that crossover with All-Star Squadron and Justice League. And I remember the All-Star Squadrons were like 13, 12 or 13, 14 or 15. So I just, you know, kind of subtracted the math from that.
There you go. Good stuff, man. Stern couldn't win a debate with a dead man. That is true. Not with that one, anyway. Let's see. Rush could still win him today, even when he's dead. What the heck? Dance Monkey Dance. Okay. Rush had more backbone than Stern is totals. Yeah, I'm amazed at how Howard Stern turned into a bootlicker. Seriously. That just amazed me. Of all people, Howard Stern. Oh, I got a couple of magazines also. Marvel Magazine Group Paradox and Savage Sword of Conan in issue number 111, right? 211. And there you go. This is a song about my breakfast. Alrighty. Okie dokies. These are the what ifs that actually made it into the big dogs. We have what if Conan had walked the earth today, issue number 13. Alrighty. And then what if Nova had been 4 other people? That's issue number 15. These are in excellent shape. And some of them are the harder to find, or, of course, the early numbers, like issue number 5. What if Captain America hadn't vanished during World War II? And what if the invaders had stayed together? Which, if I do jump back on the What If Wednesdays, where I was doing What If and I was going to do some Elseworlds, I think that's the next issue. Issue number 17, what if Ghost Rider, Spider-Woman, and Captain Marvel remain villains? And then we have Superman, starring in Action Comics, and this is issue number 583. I think, what is the issue number Superman? Yeah, because this is the
423.
423. Yeah, I think I might not. I'm going to keep this aside until I can try to find a Superman 423. X-Men Annual number 9, first appearance of the Goddess Storm, Storm Goddess of Thunder. Yep. All right. Speaking of first appearances, let's see. Let me snag all these. Is that all that? No, that can't be all of it. I thought I had more than that. As far as uh-oh. I don't think I've got all the big dogs. I know I don't have all the big dogs. There's almost an entire box. I think they're over there somewheres. But for now, oh no, I do. I'm actually holding him in my. Never mind. I'm a dumbass. All right, we have Shadow of the. You're not going to fight that at all? No, honey. No, don't say that about you. Nothing. Not even a little bit. Okay. Shadow of the Bat number 1, first appearance of Zaz. And this is the bag set and such with all that kind of stuff in it. And we have IDW's Cartoon Network Super Sampler starring the Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack, and Ben 10. Next up, Tex Ritter, issue number 32. I believe it's like 1954 or something like that. And then we have Crime Does Not Pay, kids. Remember that. Crime Does Not Pay. And that is issue number 142. And yes, it does have a store stamp on it. Alrighty. Then we have Detective Comics 647, and this is the first appearance of Spoiler. And then we have Batman and the Outsiders number 1. And The New Warriors number 1. And Phoenix the Untold Story number 1. We have Marvel Fanfare, issue number 10. And then Detective Comics, issue number 540. This is damn near mint. And this is issue number 542. Let's see. Carswood, finally gets a Conan mag, and I got it, says Jackson. I wish I had Breen's Comics. Said, let me tell you something. It is something to behold. Eric's house is a one big.
He said knowledge, not comics.
Oh, I had Breen's comic. No, he says I wish I had Breen's Comics. I wish I had Breen's comic knowledge, and then Jackson Raykirk says I wish I had Breen's Comics. Okay, yeah, I'll tell you what. Yeah, both. Rush had more backbone than stemmed. Okay, I read that one. Let's see. Well, there we go. For those of you who like their aliens a little bit humanoid, and by the way, I like the movie because I like the director, but this is the movie adaptation of Alien Resurrection, and this is both issues. It's only a 2-issue miniseries, but there you go. All right. And then we have Justice League of America 216, one of my favorite covers. I think I like the next one a little bit better, the one where it's just him all kind of lily-puted, tied up. Here is issue number 160. And we have issue number 153. And issue number 187, excuse me. I always love that issue. Annual number 1. And did I say 160 a little bit back there with Jonah Hex and all them? Yep. I did. Here's issue number 160. I like the fact that it's got all those old heroes in it, and just there you go. To add a little to it, here's issue number 159. And well, I'll probably put those together. 180. and 147. All right. Excuse me. My mustache is itching. My nose. Got to get rid of that. Okay. Here we are. And let me get to the 10s and higher that I got. And then I'm going to open up this box and I want to show you guys why I take the out of my boxes when I ship them. Alrighty. The 10s or higher, kids. Come on. Come on. I got a larger comic here. There we go. So far, not bad, right, Eric? Some good stuff, man. I feel good. I feel good about these. That selling that comic actually, I think, has really helped me to. I was talking to Gail about this. You know, I was able. The 5s and 3s are a little bit harder. 5s especially. But I got a lot of big dogs now. I got a lot of backlog. If we, for some reason, couldn't get a new auction, I used to worry so much. Not worried about that anymore. We have Gotham by Gaslight. And here is Giant Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen. This is issue number 140. And I feel very lucky about getting some great comics recently. Superman Family, 100 pages for only 60 cents. Okay, do you know what number it might be?
What?
Superman Family, it's a 100-page giant.
Well, there were a bunch of them. So
okay. This is issue number 169. I didn't know if that would be something you could pinpoint. How about Batman number? Oh wait, no. This says it's one of those DC 14s. This isn't a Batman issue. This is an actual DC 100-page super spectacular, and it's the one with Wildcat and Batman. There you go. These right now, I'm starting them at 10, but I will be going through to look at them to see if they should be more or less. Here is issue number 284 of Superman. And by the way, I want to point out, these actually they've got some good spines, not torn up or anything. These are in good shape. Not saying they're mint, but these are in good shape. These are except for the Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen. That one's a little rough, but like the look at that. These things are like fragile sometimes, it feels like, because I never see them in excellent shape. Superman number 239. It says Giant G84. I don't know what that means, but there you go. Obviously reprinting some Silver Age. And then we have the 80-page Giant Superman issue number 193. And yeah, I'm going to be looking this one up, definitely. I know you dig on these.
they don't.
I know this one is.
They're more affordable than the regular size issues.
That is something. I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
Well, mainly because they were much harder to keep in good shape.
Yeah, so yeah, I get that. If you find them, they're usually in less shape, and yeah.
Yeah, the spines get rolled. Yeah, the a lot of times the spine itself would, like, the whatever the part of the cover that comprised the spine would come off a lot.
Yeah. Hello to Eric and Boyd. What's up? Hello to the questionable Jackson. Well, if it isn't the deep Eric and Boyd, there we go. Okay. Superman issue number 180. And remember, these are going to be showing up in future auctions. I just kind of figure out what's going where and what. I'm not sure about what I'm going to be putting in as far as the Silver Age Marvels and such that I got. This is issue number 408, the origin of not Tim Drake, Johnny Storm, not Johnny Storm.
Jason Todd.
Jason Todd, thank you. I'm trying to let my mind get there because that, yeah. I sound like a doofus, but actually that has been helping if I vocalize the stupidity that's going on in my head with all the forgetting. But I do find it, I do sound like an idiot, but at least I get myself there. Punisher movie special, ladies and gentlemen. The real Punisher movie, the one in the 90s with Dolph Lundgren. By the way, I like the fact that on the comic book, he's wearing the shirt, but he does not wear it in the movie. It's on, the skull is on his knives. Not that any of you guys would be interested in this, but here is issue number 202 of Spider-Man. And I will ask you to focus, if the camera would focus, on all of the spine ticks. And, oh, I'm sorry, there are none. Well, what you're seeing, though, are very sharp corners and flat and beautiful surface of a damn near mint issue 202 of Amazing Spider-Man. I know, right? Me too. LOL, that Superman cover with the hot babes. All right, cool, cool. Blue Beetle issue number 1. There you go. Oh, the other Tex Ritter, issue number 29. Somebody call Glenzer. Dark Claw Adventures, the amalgam where Wolverine and Batman are mixed. And then we have Thanos Quest, issue number 1. I may set this one aside and try to find issue number 2 before I sell it. What if the original Marvel bullpen had become the Fantastic Four? There's goodness right there. What if Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, fought on the side of Fu Manchu? This one is excellent for when you buy it, go to a comic book convention and ask Shimu Liu to sign. Yeah. And then tell them you're writing an Asian comic book about a superhero named Chinky. Yeah. I got that joke from what's her name? She's an Asian comedian. She was big in the 90s.
Margaret Cho.
What was her? Margaret Cho. Yeah, she's she was talking about that kind of stuff. How when it was books like this, they would steer so far into it that yeah, she thought that they would have a supervillain named.
while we're making humorous comments, how about
okay?
I'd rather wrestle a greased up Tim Walz in a Speedo made from recycled pride flag than watch the NFL halftime show.
That's funny. That is funny. What a day for me. My cat, Max, vet appointment. He was not having it, says Eric and Boyd. Oof. Gail was talking to me and our cat got in and my bird was sitting on the fan. I'm over here in front, so I can't see him. I know he flies around. I don't care. And I hear a thunk. I'm like, what the hell happened? Because he flew to the computer and then he flies back to the fan. And I watch him and I see one of the cats, the younger cat, jump after him. So I asked the cat very politely to leave. I'll just put it that way. First appearance of Blue Devil, ladies and gentlemen. Firestorm number 24. And then we've got Cherry Pop-Tart, issue number 3. And I did explain this one to my wife before I had it. So there you go. Yes. This one, by the way, is the biggest of the big dogs here, by the way. Go figure. It was a 2015 run that they had. And apparently they didn't produce a lot of them. And that one is a $20-something book. But yeah, for those of you, yes, this is the first time I've ever actively had a, well, I don't know. Have I ever had a porn comic in the auction, even by accident, like a Jungle Girls or something like that? Cave Woman. I don't know. I think that's the first one, but there you go. Cherry Pop-Tart, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry. Corn comic. I hate the fact that people hide their words like that. It's just freaking ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, I got something to show you kids. Not like that. All right. This box. Boy. Hey, Gail, can you find the scissors? I just noticed they're in front of the bed there. They're not in the... Do you see the scissors down there? All righty. This came in today, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't opened it because I actually want to show you something. Jim made a joke, by the way, about how I tape up the boxes. If you order a short box from me, yeah, I might be a little bit late on the shipping. Sorry, Tony. But I try to make sure that it arrives safe. And I wrap tape everywhere. I tape up everywhere that water might get in. I'm a Floridian. And I know how many times somebody's put a package on my front porch and it's absorbed the water. As a matter of fact, I got a box like that just recently. So if you ever wonder why I tape up so much, this is how this box arrived right here. I'm not, there you go. That's the box lid. So I make, look at that. I make sure that my boxes sent to you will not do this. So that's why I tape them up. That's why I tape them up like this, because this box is already torn up. And it's susceptible to the elements. Thankfully, I heard the truck. I was able to grab it. It wasn't snowing today when it arrived. But god damn, that kind of thing just pisses me off, man. If that's not the best box top you got, and if it's between shipping something like that or get a new fucking box top, you get a big new box top, tape it up, make sure that this shit don't happen. But you will not get that kind of thing from me for sure. None of you have yet. Oh wait, no, Darkness Comes. He didn't get it from me. He got it from the post office, but back when they were giving what they call the game boxes, these were these big, long priority boxes. I sent one to Darkness Comes, and he shows me that the post office must have treated it like Ace Ventura at the beginning of the movie. Got a package here, people, and he's kicking it down the street. But yeah, that just hacks me off. Take care. You gotta try your best to make it post office proof. All righty. That's the box top that was sent. It's fucking garbage. Okay, let's see what we got here, kids. I know I'm looking for one book specifically. I bought something for myself, but we'll see. I see one that's almost bent up. I got to remove a couple here. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? All right. These are packed in like sardines. Now we're stopping to pick up more. This is in no order whatsoever. I'm going to show these off on. I might pull like the big dogs for last, but I am so interested in one in particular. I know I got a request, so I did look for New Warriors, but this wasn't the main request of the box. I actually have no idea why I picked the box here. I don't know what it was I was going for. Here's Marvel 2-in-1, issue number 23. It might have been stuff like this. It's been a long time. Been a long time. Been a long time. Been a long, long, long and lonely time. All right, Marvel Tales, issue number 70. I thought this kind of stuff is cool. I love these underground comics. This is Dr. Atomic, issue number 3 from 1975. And then we have Insect Fear, issue number 3. I've looked these up, by the way. A couple of these are $1 or $2. They are rare as F. What do we got? What do we got? Good night, Grand Admiral. Good night, Grand Admiral. We'll see you. I have no freaking clue what the symbols mean in the chat. What symbols? Yeah, I'm the same way. People are phony. There you go. This is more of the Underground Comics. There you go. This could possibly be the least underground comic of all time. I've got to put this over here. It's too big to fit in the box. That's what she said. Wildcat Trilogy, issue number 1. And then we have Show and Tell from 1973, another underground comic. All right. This is Show and Tell. This one runs about 15, 20 on the eBays. By the way, there is no market for this. There is no freaking market for this. This is an underground comic. I could not find information about it. It's called Holy Shit. Actually, I did see later issues, but this is called Holy Shit. This is issue number 1. I've seen later issues on eBay. I have never seen number 1 on eBay. And issues like the later issues go for around 15, 20 bucks. So I'm going to be looking. I'm going to be really going, but there you go. I'm going to try to find something. This is called Uncle Sham. And this is issue number 2, 1971. And then once again, not an underground comic at all, Harbinger 0. But this is the one that you needed to get the trade paperback for. For those of you who like your turtles in the half shell, we have issue number 14 of Archie's series. There you go. Another underground comic is Ace Duck, or All Duck, excuse me. And yeah, I was looking at this. This should be a big dog, but I can feel it took on some moisture. You really did get some underground indie title. This time I did, Eric and Boyd. And here's a book called Zam from 1974. All right. It's not the entire box, obviously, but I did get a hold of a couple. The Freak Brothers, as a matter of fact, issue number 6. This is original printing. So there we go. And then we have Tess Ray, and that's issue number 7 from 1977. All right. Rogue Squadron, The Phantom Affair, issue number 4. And issue number 3. Issue number 2. And issue number 1. Another underground comic called San Francisco Comic Book, issue number 4. And then we have Star Wars from Dark Horse, by the way, not Marvel, but Dark Horse. I do have a lot of Star Wars Marvel. We have Rogue Squadron, The Warrior Princess, issue number 1. The Rogue Squadron Mandatory Retirement, issue number 4. And issue number 3. And issue number 1. Whoops, I'm not showing them. I'm kind of off to the side a little bit. Let's see if we can. There we go. All right. Let's see. I think these are some individual issues that I bought. Daredevil, issue number 236, part of the Mutant Massacre. The book I'm really looking for is probably in this. I'm not ashamed of showing one of the big dogs off first. 1, because I want to show off to Eric, and 2, because I don't know if it's going to be in the auction or not, to tell you the truth. And I don't know who it's going, if I'm going to keep it or not. Let's see. Nope, this ain't it. This Hawk World issue number 27. Why? Oh, that's right, because the first appearance of what's his name? White Dragon. There you go. First appearance of White Dragon. And then we've got Boris Karloff, issue number 54. There you go. You just need better bag and backing boards. We have Ms. Marvel, issue number 23. And let's see, what is, oh, there we go. And then we have Marvel Features, issue number 5. Not too shabby, sir, right? I like that. Marvel Feature. I like Atom at DC. I like Ant-Man. I don't know. I just like the shrinking things, and a lot of the covers are really cool. But the one that I could not wait for this. I could not wait for this box to arrive, and it looks exactly like it does in the picture, and I'm very happy with it, ladies and gentlemen. Conan the Barbarian, issue number 24, the first cover appearance and first full appearance of Red Sonja. I'm so happy. There you go. I'm actually going to get that into a better bag and backing board. This is so old. Look at what they got. Look what, I mean, somebody kept it in this bag, and it's just, oh my gosh. There you go. But I am so happy. The dark horse is to Red. You really did get some underground. Okay, cool. But yeah, I know, right? Everything else now is like secondary to that book. That's the big thing I got today, and I was so wanting. I was like, okay, where's my Red Sonja? Where's my Red Sonja? What I did was I won that, and then I got the collection, so it kind of prorated everything down. So I was very happy when I looked at it and went, what did I pay per issue? And I was like, woo! I can't believe I got a Red Sonja for that, because that's the way I justify it in my head. Keep that, says oh hero, well, Undead Quinn. All righty, kids. Now I was looking at this thinking that's a $5 book easy, but when I grabbed it, I felt right here. I think you can see it. So this will probably be a 2, maybe a 3. That's Daredevil issue number 186. And then we have What If issue number 35, featuring Daredevil and What If Elektra had lived. Did you have the first?
I got to jump off.
Man.
So,
well, thanks for hanging out, man.
But I could contribute absolutely nothing while I was here, but
I tried to get you in there on the conversation.
I know.
But,
that was all me. But yeah, don't stop on my account. See you later for the ranking.
You got to admit, pretty damn cool, right? Have a good one, man. All righty. By all means, keep the comments rolling here, because I'm having a blast. I love doing these things. I'm actually kind of sad I didn't get to them when I first got them, but yeah, there you go. I wanted to show that off before Eric left, or I would have kept that as the finale. I do believe in ending with the big books. Oh my God, I need bag and backing boards. Oh, I have Howard the Duck, issue number 17, ladies and gentlemen. And then I have Jack of Hearts, issue number 3. For the miniseries, since I'm doing well on comics, for the miniseries, for the most part, I'm going to try to build them up. Here's X Factor 109, Legion. And we have Marvel 2-in-1, issue number 97. All righty. With the Thing in Iron Man. Real big Marvel 2-in-1 collection recently. We have Superman, issue number 74. And we have Ghost Rider, issue number 6. This is a $1 book, ladies and gentlemen. I thought it would be at least $2. This might even be a 50-center that I put in with something else. What I've been doing for $1 books recently is, instead of one, like, I might put 2 or 3 together. I think I'm going to go in that route. But there you go. Yeah, unfortunately, it's got a water stain. So that's a 50-cent book. I'll put that with something else. But here's Punisher and Painkiller Jane, issue number 1. That ain't nothing. That is pretty cool. And we've got Moon Knight, issue number 16 by Colin Bunn. I said, keep those comments to go. It like nothing since Undead Quinn said keep that one. All righty. Let's see. My leg's getting tired holding up this box. We got the True Believers, X-Men 101, first appearance of the Phoenix. And then we've got Marvel 2-in-1 77. I think, didn't I have one of these in the other group? I might have. Here is Marvel 2-in-1 issue number 87 with the Thing and Ant-Man. All righty. And then we have issue number 98, the Video Game Wars. There's nothing to say after Conan 24. I know, right? Here's the Marvel 2-in-1 number 76 and number 96. We have Miracle Man issue number 1 from 2014 is the reprint. And here is Miracle Man number 1 with the variant cover issue number from 2014 is what I'm trying to say. Amazing Spider-Man number 58 variant issue. Now this one, this is just Tribe number 1. Nobody needs to really have that announced. Black Lightning number 2. That's the book that introduced me to Painkiller Jane, says Jim Sorensen. I had the first appearance. I don't remember who bought it, but I actually had the first appearance once in the auction. Alrighty. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, okay, I can put it there. Yeah, excuse me. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Oh my God. Gail put our taxes in. We got the money, and Gail's like, I don't want to cook. Let's go to the burger shop. Excuse me. It did not. It did. My favorite has this thing called Fuego Burger, right? And it's got jalapenos, it's got pepper jack cheese, and it's got their what they call their Fuego sauce, which is what they put on their chicken wings. It's the hottest of the hot, right? And then the burger itself is cooked with Nashville hot sauce. It's the only thing that ever beats me with spice. I can go to a Thai restaurant and say, give me Thai hot all day long, no problem. But this burger melts your soul. And yeah, I would love to get that again, but oof. Okay, so Batman number 440, ladies and gentlemen. Lonely Place of Dying right there. And we have The Adventures of Superman, issue number 437. I'm going to cook. Let's go to the burger shop. Immediately, the stream just has digital seizure for 10 seconds. Really? My goodness, I'm just misspelling all over the place. I've never had Thai food, but I heard it can be really spicy. Thankfully, in American Thai restaurants, they do give you, actually, even in Thai restaurants, when I was in Thailand, they asked how spicy. And when I was in Thailand, I always said Thai hot. It got to the point, because I stayed there so long, it got to the point I was very much used to Thai food. We went and I got something called lob. It's kind of, they call it a salad, by the way. And it really is just like 6 pounds of ground pork on 1 leaf of lettuce mixed with a vinegar and fish sauce dressing. It's really good. It really is. It smells like a foot. It smells bad, but it actually tastes good. Horrible smell, great taste. Gail hates when I order it because it makes the entire table and everything around it, it makes it smell like shit, but it really is good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, we're about halfway through this box already. We got Adventures of Superman issue number 458. There we go. And then we've got Superman, and this is issue number 31. There we go. And we have The Adventures of Superman, and this is issue number 433. And then The Punisher War Journal, issue number 35. And then we have Legion of Superheroes, issue number 23 with Lobo. By the way, box that you guys didn't see, I got a damn near full-ass box of Legion of Superheroes from all sorts of runs. Jim, give me a list. If you need anything more like in the Dark Era or the Baxter series, or even the 1990s, give me a list. I'll make sure they're in the auction. But I've got a ton of Legion of Superheroes now. Mickey and Donald, issue number 18. And here is Pinocchio, The Wonderful Adventures of Pinocchio, number 1. Here's Laura Croft, Tomb Raider, Free Comic Book Day. Night Vale, issue number 3. This came with a collection, kids. All right. It's not me. It's not me. Okay. But at least she's Republican. Female Force, Sarah Palin. This is Female Force, I guess, issue number 2, the Sarah Palin comic. And then we have Dark Hawk, issue number 25. And oh, wait a second. I just realized I'm boom. Okay, there we go. All right. For a sauce, I love Frank's Nashville hot sauce. That's not bad. I had that. That sounds interesting. Nashville hot sauce burger. It is good. Food not for work. Jim says you'll have the list tonight. Cool. All righty. Here's Captain America, issue number 370. And another New Warriors, number 28. From 1995, we've got Dawn, number 2. Delta Dawn. Here's issue number 605 of Detective Comics, part of the Mud Pack series. All right. Oh, I have Orphans, by the way, from the last auction. Somebody bought a Thor lot. Did not end up on anybody's sheet, and there was something else. I can't. Trying to see if I can see it over there, because it is. There was one other comic book. It didn't end up on a sheet. It did not end up getting written down, but it ended up in the box. So it made me think somebody did actually get it. But it was a. I do believe they were $2 an issue, a Thor lot of 10 books. Here's Detective Comics, issue number 606. Normally, I don't like to announce it because anybody could raise their hand and say it was me. Issue number 601. The second appearance of Anarchy, issue number 609. That's why I wait for somebody to say, hey, I'm missing this book, rather than me calling it out. Here's issue number 603. I don't think this is going to sell in this crowd. I don't think this is going to sell, ladies and gentlemen. Presidential Material, starring Barack Obama. Oh wait, we've got a couple of lefties here. We got a couple of Democrats, which is cool because here's Amazing Spider-Man number 583, the Barack Obama cover, and the Changing Man issue number 24, which will probably sell before that Barack Obama comic. Issue number 2 of Jack of Hearts. So now I've got issue number 2 and 4. Hopefully 1 and 3 shows up. Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 3. Excuse me. What is this? Cirque du Soleil. Issue number 2, 4. Is that meant to be that, or is this a crappy looking beat up comic? Clone Conspiracy number 1, the Bagley cover. There we go. Your audio keeps cutting out for a couple of seconds at a time. I have no idea why. Well, I do. I need a new microphone, which after tomorrow's auction, first thing I'm doing is I'm ordering a microphone. Yeah. I'll give you a guess on the Thor lot, says Jim Sorensen. Was it you? I haven't looked at your list. I was going to look on your list there to see if it was there. Okay. There's another miracle, or am I just showing the same books? Because no. Another Miracle Man issue number 1, and another True Believers Enter the Phoenix number 1, Cloak and Dagger number 1. All right, now it's getting pretty redundant. We have Star Wars Droids issue number 8, and Star Wars Droids issue number 6. Star Wars Underworld issue number 5, and I had no problem with this woman until she was like, "Oh my gosh, I Sir Gestapo. I can't believe it." But Wendy Peeney did one of those. Here's ElfQuest #1. Thor, issue number 424. And Daredevil 294. All right, Jim. I kind of figured it was you. Generally, it was either going to be you or Tony, I thought. So, okay. I've got a box of just Jim over here, so I'll throw that in. There you go. And there we are. Let's get to the next. Boy, could you settle down just a little bit? He was really good today. And we put him away early, and he's kind of champing at the bit to get out. We've got X Factor, issue number 74. His voice cuts out, but oddly the bird comes through just fine. Oh, yep. Here's All New X-Men, and this is issue number 32. Welcome to the X-Men, Miles Morales. Hope you survived the experience, which was the title for Kitty Pryde. And then we have the Ultimates, issue number 1. And we have Star Wars Jedi versus Sith, issue number 5. Star Wars Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan, the Orient Express, issue number 2. We've got Black Lightning, issue number 5. Ronin, issue number 1. See what I got to deal with? I just wish I get it. I wish artists just the SFTU and do your job. I don't want to hear. Yeah, really. There we go. Ah, goodness. Thor, issue number 413. We got Damage Control, issue number 2. And X-Men 185. Night Force, issue number 1. Star Wars Jedi versus Sith, issue number 6. Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, The Sith War, issue number 3. Star Wars Jedi Academy Leviathan, issue number 3. And issue number 1. And we got Star Wars The Jedi Council, issue number 4. 2 of them. And then Star Wars Jedi Council, issue number 2. And issue number 1. Star Wars Vader Quest, issue number 3. And issue number 2. And Star Wars Starfighter Crossbones, issue number 1. There we go. Let's see. I'm 25% left. That's it. So I'm going to do that and then sign off and get this kid out of his cage there. I am going to take the night off. I know it was my day off yesterday, but I'm going to take tonight off because I'm about to. And yet I finished a smoothie. It was fresh fruit. It was okay, I think. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it wasn't as fresh as I thought. You never know. You never know. It's like, oh, I'm going to drink something healthful. And by the way, it's healthful. That's one of those nitpicky things I've got. It's like I had an argument with Dominic about the word fort versus forte. The word's actually fort. Like it is your fort to be a musician. You know, it's not forte, but popular usage has turned it into forte. That's one of my things, though. I have a pet peeve with the way things said, and I forgot what I originally talked about because I went sideways. Thanks, England, for the entertainment. Nice lot. Good night, everybody. Have a good night, Mill. Take care. Be safe. Don number 2 is a $5 book. Says Okay. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the heads up. That X-Men 185 is nice, says Eric and Boyd. Yep, it's good. It is a good issue too. If I remember correctly, that's the isn't that no, the one I'm thinking of is an orange cover. I was thinking it was the one where Rogue starts thinking she's Carol Danvers and she starts visiting Carol Danvers' friends. Here is issue number 1 of Star Wars Jedi Quest. And issue number 3 of Star Wars Starfighter Crossbones. And Night Strike, issue number 1. DC Comics Secret Origins, issue number 1. Hardcore, issue number 5. That's the one that everybody's looking for. I think I've got like 5 copies of that already. Superman, the Earth Stealers. And here's a sampler of Batman Black and White. This thing is a pamphlet. This is, look at that. This ain't even this might be, I might put that at the back of some comic book. And yeah. Shit, this ain't going to sell for shit. Sometimes I look at books and go, woo, yeah, I know I'm getting some money for this one. And then I look and go, well, that's going to the flea market because no fucking way are any of my people going to buy Ta-Nehisi Coates' Black Panther. Yeah. I don't think that's happening. Here we have issue number 21 of Shade the Changing Man. Issue number 413 of Thor again. And here is issue number 22 of Shade the Changing Man. Number 252 of Iron Man. And DC Comics first issue. And actually, it's in good shape. There's a little discoloration at the top, but this is Korak, Son of Tarkhan. Can you let him out? He is making way too much of a ruckus. Can you describe the ruckus, sir? It is just too much of a ruckus. Are you guys hearing? You're hearing the ruckus. It's too much of a ruckus. We need less ruckus. Unless it's the Dirk Benedict movie, and then we need more of it. That movie needs to be on every streaming service. No, you make all that noise, you're not coming out. Okay, there you go. Yeah. All right, what? Did you just poop on my shoulder? You got out of the freaking cage just so you could poop on my shoulder? That's what we're here for, kids. That's what we're here. Did he actually nail me? No, okay, he didn't. Unless it rolled. I don't know. The new episode of the Pendragon Cycle just came out today. It's pretty good. I haven't read that yet. That Black End is a sample promo. Yep. Nobody's looking for hardcore, Jackson. Batman Black and White preview comic is a big dog book. All righty. Thank you for pointing out. I guess I won't put it up for free. But anyway, yes, a very nice issue of or copy of Korak, Son of Tarzan, number 1. See, I've said this before. Chat knows more. Okay, next up we have Amazing Spider-Man, and this is issue number 253. There you go. Dun dun. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., issue number 3. This run of Nick Fury is really good. I was subscribed to it in the 90s, and it was fantastic. I loved it. Here's issue number 5. And here is Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, the Sith War, number 1. And then Mandatory Retirement, issue number 1. I believe we saw the other issues earlier. All righty, last batch, kids. What? What? Huh? You okay? You gonna give a kiss? You can kiss? Right there? No? Okay. I guess I get rejected. Just like mama. All right. 16 TP20 says Undead Quentin or Oh Hero Angel. Damn, I thought the 16 copies I have would help me retire. Let's see. The Daily Wire finally learned that annual subscriptions only models are not a way to get a lot of people subscribing. Crazy it took them this long. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't even do the $15 a month after a while. I think I could do now. I would love to subscribe just for a little bit to show Gail some of the movies, like what was it, Run, Hide, Fight, and then there was the other one where the woman is stuck in the closet or the pantry. That one was really good. That one was they did make a couple of good movies. And then the one with Gina Corolla. What is it, Gina? What's her name?
I don't think it's Corolla.
I don't think it's Corolla either. She was in Mandalorian. She was an MMA fighter. She kind of looks like a square with boobs. Well, rectangle. Yeah. What the hell is her name? She was Gina Carano. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Carano. Thank you, One-Slick. Yeah, she caught that right there. Yeah, she made a Western for the Daily Wire, which was pretty good. All right, we got Star Wars Jedi Quest #1 again, and then Star Wars Crossbones #3. So I think that makes the entire series. Another issue of Night Strike. Oh, I'm getting doubles here. Here's Secret Origin #1. Good Lord, I don't need another hard. Am I just going over the same books? Did I just put them down? Yeah, oh. Don't expect professionalism here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't provide it. I don't care for it. I'm showing you the stack that I showed already instead of the stack I pulled to show next. Okay. All right, let's see. Like, wait a second, I've got all doubles. That's because this was the pile that I needed to pull up. Okay. And what do we got here, ladies and gentlemen? We've got another Rogue Squadron Phantom Affair issue #4. And then we've got Star Wars Droids #6. All righty, kids. Sit down. Gail, are you sitting down? You need to be sitting for this comic. You guys were like, oh, what's left to say after Red Sonja's first appearance? Ladies and gentlemen, Fame with Tiger Woods. Yeah, you're jealous. I know. You don't have to be. It's going to be in the auction. Wow. Actually, this is a big dog. So, but there you go. It's not that big of a big dog. We've got The Man from U.N.C.L.E. issue #2 and Star Wars issue #6 and Star Wars Underground issue #1. These might actually not be expensive. I think a couple of these have like moisture on them. Like they're kind of wavy. Star Wars Tales of the Jedi issue #4. Show another Conan 24. I know, right? I got 2. He got 2. He got 2. Billy the Kid issue 121. Only the cool kids know what I was quoting right there. He got 2. Billy the Kid issue #122. Star Wars Heir to the Empire issue #6. Don't get too excited. All right. And then we've got X-Wing Rogue Squadron, The Warrior Princess issue #3. And then Star Wars Underworld issue #3. And then Star Wars Crimson Empire issue #3. And then we have Crimson Empire issue #1. Star Wars Tales of the Jedi issue #2. Rogue Squadron Battleground Tatooine issue #1. Okay. I get forced to watch Red Letter Media. Okay. I'm not kidding. Anytime I put on YouTube and I sit down at the computer and the controller's away, whatever I'm watching, I don't give a what I'm watching. They put on a Red Letter Media video. Well, one day they were talking about like Force Awakens or something like this. I don't know what it was. And the guy with the laugh, what's his name? What you don't I know one of them, is he Richard? I know there's one guy named Richard, one guy named Sammy, and the other one's Duke or something like that. I don't know what their names are. I don't know their names. I'm just making shit up. I think it's Richard. I think it's Rich, because I think there's actually a video Rich laughing for an hour because he goes ha ha ha, you know. But he mentioned something. He says, one thing I hate is that when Luke Skywalker in Star Wars was on Tatooine, he was supposed to be in the far outer reaches of space. They put him there so nobody would even think to go looking for him here, because, you know, if there was a center part of the galaxy, Tatooine is supposed to be farthest from. And he says, but it shows up in so many TV shows, so many movies. They have made, well, I just saw the glitch. They've made Tatooine into an important planet, and it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be exactly what it was in that movie, just this far off shithole planet that nobody gave a fuck about. So I don't know, but I absolutely agree with him. Absolutely agree with him on that. Okay, next up we have all new Captain America issue number 6. And then The Dark Towers by Stephen King, the drawing of the 3, issue number 2. Rogue Squadron Warrior Princess, issue number 2. And finally, the last book of the show here. I was going to show off 2 more boxes, but I'm going to call it on this one. But this is Dexter, issue number 4. Every one of these books are big dogs. So there you go, kids. So that's that. I hope you found something you guys would be interested in. I know I found something I'm interested in. I'm going to get in a better bag and backing board and get a frame for it. I was telling Gail I'm going to start putting my books up on the wall again, so there's a background, at least a backdrop of something. I've got a few all set and ready to go. I've got 5 or 6 downstairs, and then of course I've showed these off before. Rocketeer Adventure Magazine number 1, and the Tomb of Dracula. You guys saw that, and the Luke Cage Power Man Hero for Hire or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna put these up on the wall. Probably give them a wash down too. They've been these frames have been sitting for a while. So you'll see that. You'll see that. Anyway, I hope you guys found something. Auction tomorrow night, 8:30. I actually have to build an auction tonight. So please join us for that. And thank you for hanging out and watching me show off a whole bunch of books that hopefully you guys will buy. Papa don't need a new pair of shoes, just needs to pay the rent. Actually, I think, no, it's not the rent. It's the internet and the storage container that's next. So there you go. Well, that, guys, thank you very much. Don't forget, go on over to Geeky Puppet Show. Do me a favor, just for a little instance, before you guys sign off completely for the night, go on over and give them 20, 30 minutes. They deserve it. The readings we used to do here, they took over there, and they have a blast doing it. They do all the silly voices you get during the comic book cover. So please check them out. It's the Geeky Puppet Show. And as always, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. See you tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Have fun.